Yo, welcome to another JefeCast on the 28th. Let me double check. The 28th. Shout out my boy Divine, Dynasty at Dynasty USA, the Dynasty USA on IG. Got a shop out there in PG Plaza. Check him out, my man Trap. There's a little DJ work too at Club Ecstasy. You want to check him out on Monday nights. How are you? Oh, it's like I'm so booked for the rest of this week. I might not even I'm not doing anything today. I'm taking this day off for myself. So excuse me. Sometimes I get caught up in it. But yo, I just finished watching Squid Games. Before I get into it, I got good show. I don't like the ending. What was that? All right, I'll come back to that. But yo, that ending just pissed me off. Like, yo, you were out of it. And you go back? Foolhardy. Excuse me. I'll get there. I know everybody haven't seen it, so I'm not gonna try to spoil it. So when I get there, I'll tell you. If you don't want to hear, just get out of here for a few minutes, and then you come back. Yo, this could be a fun little joke today. We're talking about sports. We're talking about sex. We're talking about life in general. We're going to talk about back trucking. We're going to talk about ups, downs, in betweens, middle, slapping it, kicking it, choking it, jerking it, whatever you do, whatever. So I meant to talk about this in the last. Mina Combs, what's she doing on first take? Oh, sorry.
For him to do what he does better than anybody ever.
Yeah, they're too loud. We're just going to turn that off. I don't want that playing in the background while I'm trying to do my show. So yeah, man. Last week, not even last week. Was that Sunday? What day was that battle? Saturday, Sunday? Who knows? Anyways, I was at one of my homeboys' houses. His little cousin comes over to the crib, all out of breath. Seemed like something bad was kind of happening. He's looking for his cousin. Hey man, is my cousin around? Is my cousin around? No, cousin isn't around. What's up, man? A move went left. Okay, type of move we talking about? Like you know, because a move can be anything. A move could be going to see a chick. A move could be going to make a play. A move could be anything. So, like, what's up? And he wasn't. I don't know. He doesn't know me that well, so he wasn't really trying to disclose anything. I'm like, look, I've lived a life. Told him a couple of things in the past. I mean, then you gonna tell me when I'm gonna hold judgment to you. Talk to me. Began to tell me that basically he tried to pull a move and blah blah blah. Didn't work out. Somebody ended up pulling out, at least reaching for something. And I like how the weed buds is like in the reflection of the shirt. That's that tight. But so he was trying to pull a move on somebody and it didn't work the way it was supposed to. And the guy was with somebody and potentially was reaching to pull out a gun on him and shoot at it. He ran. He had all his blood on his legs and cut all up from running through woods and flipping over fences and And I know he's not my cousin, nor he doesn't know me well enough to even listen to what I have to say. But I said before he left, I felt the need to give him some advice. As an older guy who's been there, done that, I'm trying to explain to him that, yo, why are you, who lives in a $500,000, $600,000, $700,000 house in Bowie, Merlin, out here trying to rob anybody? I'm like, don't you write and rap? Use your talent. Don't you have a cousin who's an entrepreneur? Follow his lead. And this is the message that we, the older generation, need to start sending out to the younger generation. This kid is 16 years old, has everything in front of him and can lose it by being greedy and selfish. So I spent some time to tell him basically, you have a cousin who's an entrepreneur. Learn from him. Be like an intern to him. He in turn can turn you into a business owner when you're of age to do so. You make music. I said, do you think every rapper that you listen to really be in the street? I said, do you really think Lil Wayne gang bang as much as he say? This man's been rich since he was like 10 years old. He's been on TV since we were kids. You really think he out there busting straps like he talking? No, bro, he's not. Future constantly talks about the drugs he takes. Look him up. He doesn't take the drugs. He doesn't drink and do all the stuff that he tells y'all to do. But y'all follow it immediately. I just go with, oh, that's what the rapper says, so it's cool to do. No, it's not. A lot of these guys are given images to put out, bro. Like, no hate given, just honesty. Look up ASAP Rocky before he became rich. Bro, stop it. This gutter attitude and this gangster appeal, that's not him. He had a perm and he was a weird guy, bro. Like, they put images on people and y'all in turn follow it. Now, this young 16-year-old thinks that he has to go out here and run down on people and kick doors and rob and steal to make his music real. Bruh, stop that. Stop what you're doing. All of you young kids, all of y'all stop what you're doing. Stop it. And I blame, and I should have screen recorded this video, and I'll bring it back later. I'll try to get it up here. Which goes to show you that what you watch on television can influence you on the outside world. Let me give you a quick example. This father put out a video on YouTube that says he should stop watching wrestling around his child, his 1-year-old or however old kid. He shouldn't watch it. Why? He shows the video. The clip that the child saw was of a wrestler jumping off his back, like jumping straight back off the top of something, landing on 2 people. This infant, old enough to at least stand and walk, so maybe 1.5 years, right? Literally looks back like this. Bow. That's how quick. That's all he had to see. The little boy just looked back like that. Saw the dude jump backwards. 1.5 years old. Saw the dude jump backwards from off the top. His father, because it's a camera showing the whole front, like the father's laying on the couch. The son is behind him on another couch. The son, 1 year old now, climbs up on this couch and does a fall back flat on his back of his head on the floor. Okay? So if anybody wants to tell me that TV does not have God damn, why am I losing the words? I just said it. If TV doesn't, like, Jesus Christ, I hate when I have these blanks like that. I can't even think of the word. I really can't. It's just like completely, I just said it and it's completely gone in my mind. But anyways, influence, Jesus. Influence you. Like, you can't tell me it doesn't. When I just seen a child watch somebody, a baby, watch somebody jump off a house and he climbed on his couch and did the same thing, almost cracked his head in half. It's the same principle when you kids, us younger adults, I was there too, influenced by the Wayne music and all that. All of that. 1 in 15 baby moms and 22 kids. Yeah, all of that. Because that's what's put in front of us. So you keep putting drug dealers and sex and quick money. You can think, oh, his imagination, he should understand that reality and entertainment is different. No, they can't separate the two. Because what they see on TV, they still see it in real life. And all of those people that are being held up in this glorified state, they're all either drug dealers, rappers. There's somebody who's doing something. Not saying that you can't be a good person and do these things. I'm just saying it's like the all it be it. Like, you got to be a rapper, a basketball player, a trapper. You got to have the fast money. You got to have all the women around you. You must. No, you don't. You don't have to kill. You don't have to rob. You don't have to do none of those things. You need to just follow the steps that's been given to you from the people that's in front of you. If I was 16 years old and I grew up and I didn't know nothing about entrepreneurship, but if I was 16 in today's age with people like me and my daughter's mom and friends all around who have businesses of their own would have taught us that at 16, I would be a millionaire at 30 right now. You understand what I'm saying? So stop being foolish, kids, by thinking that you have to put on a fake front, this image consumed life and reality that y'all think is bullcrap. I'd rather have a torn shirt every day with dirty jeans. I'm washed though, but the jeans are dirty. And some shoes, and my bills are paid. I live by myself and I'm good. Not sitting in my mother's basement, being comfortable, not working, being comfortable when I do get money, buy it all on weed, buy it all on shoes, buy it all on me. You're not, and then you take all these pictures, and then you think somebody's supposed to say, oh, this guy is that guy. No, you're not that guy. You're a fool. You need to stop being influenced by the television. You need to pick up a book. See, on hand, right around the corner. Bow. James Patterson. Oh, you want good read? Oh, Art of Seduction. I mean, like, damn, pick up a book. Learn something. There's people in front of you, young guys, young ladies, who are entrepreneurs that's showing you the way to do this stuff. Take the time and learn. Stop looking for the easy, lazy ass way out. That's not going to get you anywhere. Yeah, fast money is nice. Until the fast money is it gets chopped, bro. It gets cut. It stops at some point. And what do you have left? Your image, your pictures? Nothing, bro. You have nothing to stand on. And I'm disappointed when I see and hear these young dudes who come from $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 homes talking about I'm trying to rob somebody. Why? When you got people, especially probably your parents, that you should be following because they bought this goddamn house and have allowed you to be here and it's giving you everything you got. I just don't get it. I was there at one point and I was young. I don't have no older brothers and sisters. I am my older. I'm me. I learn from myself. Okay? And I teach my brother everything that all the shit I've done wrong, I tell him how not to do that. All right? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I get what I'm saying. So we have a job to do. Whether you know it or not, you have a job to pass on these lessons to the younger generation. Stop telling them to go out there and trap and drug and do all this bullshit that's going to get them killed. Because this young man could have been killed that day. And thank God I was there to speak on behalf of his cousin, because my cousin, my man, he wasn't there to speak to his cousin. And his cousin was gone before he got back. So I don't know whether he listened to me or not, but I hope he did, because I'm 30 years old and I've been through shit. And I ain't just finished being, I ain't just go through it 15 years ago. Nigga, I was going through it just now. So when I'm telling you to do, not telling you, but I'm giving you advice to do something the right way, do it. Why be a drug dealer when your cousin is an entrepreneur? Follow his lead. Follow those steps. I'm sorry. That's all I wanted to say about that. I meant to say it in the last podcast, and I get the rambling, and I'd be looking at my little timer in the clock, and it'd be like 13 minutes, and it'll be like an hour, and I'm like, artist, you're talking too much. You gotta stop it, cut it off, and then I'd be like, dang, I didn't even tell them the story about the young man. So I'm just telling y'all that please take some time. If you see somebody just going in the wrong direction, this boy has talent. I've heard him rap. He has talent. You think you got to run into people's houses and rob people so you can make your music realistic? Bro, I guarantee, I put my hand up. Majority of these rappers that's out here, the mainstream, they don't do that stuff, bro. And if they did, it was back then. And that's why I have a problem, because when you did stuff back then, it's okay to tell the story, but tell the growth, which is why I have a respect for Jay-Z in the rap game. Street guy, built it up, corporate man, billionaire, okay? He didn't recycle, oh, I'm in the trap, 30, I'm in the trap, 35, I'm in the trap, 40, I'm in the trap, 45. No, bro, what is that? That's not the cycle that we're supposed to live as black people. We got to get out of that. And I'm sorry I get a little annoyed and a little fired up. But I have 2 kids, and I'll be damned if my 2 daughters are going to be running around here, shaking their ass to their 45, because I'm done. Moving on. Yes. Squid Games. Where's my picture of Squiddies? Where are you, Squids? Squid Game. Yo. Interesting concept. It's like a little bit of what's that? The Circle on Netflix with the little John with like randomly killing people. It's a little bit of that mixed with like Hostel. I I don't want to spoil you anything for anybody. I'm just going to give a very light overview. I'm going to say it like that. So basically, it's a they bring in what was it, 456 people. I don't know if this is for every game, but for this game, it was 456 people. And basically, it's following a main character, but all of the people that's brought into this game are people who owe millions, billions of dollars, whatever that money is in Korean or whatever that money is. I can't remember what it was called. And there's people trying to kill them. They got people trying to cut out your ribs and poke out your eyes. So they basically all had to go through this stage where they met somebody who gave them offered them to win like 10,000, whatever their money is, but they had to beat him in the game. So and if you couldn't pay him, he would be slapping you. So a lot of people was getting their face slapped until they finally won, and he gave them the 10,000. They gave him a secret card, and through the secret card, you would go and call, and you would be able to enter into this game. But you have to sign like this paper. This basically like you signing away your rights, like your body. You're signing away your body. You know what I'm saying? And to not get into any deeper into like the extreme details, because I do want y'all to watch it without me spoiling it for you. Um, they get brought to this place. They put to sleep. They wake up. They don't know what the hell is going. They feel like they're kidnapped, and they're forced to play like children's games. And you'll get this big thing of money right here, which ended up being like 4 some billion some. Oh, sorry. Whew, that's an ugly man. But since I just showed this picture, I'll talk about it next. So all this, it's like every round that you win, the money, that big thing you saw with the pig, it fills up with more money. But it ain't like just loose money. It's stacks of money. I would have been like, but so they gotta go through these games, and of course, when you lose your life. And people was getting killed. And I'm telling you, when that first person died and got shot by everybody, almost went nuts. That thing was killing it. So enjoy that. They have these moments. There's a couple of questions I have. I'll probably talk further more on it later on with Phil. And I'll probably get into the spoilers with Phil, because Phil don't have no filter. Phil going to tell you what happened. So it's basically they playing these games. People are dying. There's a lot of decisions that has to be made. I mean, they. So it's a good story, but the ending. You know what I hate about certain stuff? When you have when you have a out, you're out and you go back. I just hate that, especially where he was supposed to be going to then revert and then go back. So hopefully we get a season 2 of Squid Game. It wouldn't make sense if they didn't. Seemed like a really good show. A little bit too much dramatic in a couple of places, at least for me, because I'm like, yo, maybe I'm just a savage. But if we in here in this life or death, listen, I don't know you except a couple of them did. All right, if I do know you, stay away from me. Like Song Woo or whatever his name is. I felt Song Woo. He was a savage. I mean, even the other dude, that Ding Kong, whatever, it's not Ding Kong. It was something like that. I couldn't stand him, but he was a savage. It's life or death. They ain't playing that crap with you. They like, look, is it me or you? It's you every time. But I will talk furthermore about the Squid Game. I just thought that it's a good show. I do have some questions still of some stuff that hasn't been answered, but I will go further with that with Phil. But it's a good show. 9 episodes. Say about 50 or so minutes an episode, except I think episode 8 might have been like 40 or something. But go ahead and check out Squid Game. I'm gonna talk more about that later on. I just wanted to say shout out my man Wayne, birthday. He turned 39. Wayne about to be 40 years old. Look at those dreads now. Those used to be iconic. This is the reason, black people, why you don't bleach your blood clot hair. My man got a tattoo of sunshades on his forehead. Am I tripping? Is that a Louisiana? What is that map on his forehead? Bruh. Oh my goodness. What's that on the side of his nose? Like something that says mercy under his eyes. What is that line on the top of his head? It's like a heart, like the heartbeat, like beep, beep. Like, is he alive? The Frankenstein, the 662? What? I'm sorry. I know he's a tremendous rapper, but he's one of the ugliest men I've ever seen in my life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And what is this claim? A Birdman talking about he gave Wayne, Nicki, and Drake $1.3 billion out of his own pocket? Is he trapping that hard? Is Birdman jugging like that? Like, bro, I've seen his, and I know you can sell drugs and have your other money hidden off, which is true. But his, like, what he's worth, his net worth isn't even close to a billion, not even close to 500,000. So I mean 500 million. So I don't know, but hey, he says he gave them 500 million cash, 500 million and 350 or three. That sounds ridiculous. I do believe he's lying. I would love to see some receipts on that or a picture of the cases getting delivered. Something that does, bruh. Why? Why would you, bro? I'm real life. I wouldn't give my mom 500 million if I had 5 billion. Should give her maybe 10 million. I'm not giving no. My kids will only inherit that through my death. I'm just not giving it out. Like, bro, no, no. I love to give, but 500 million, has Drake made him back that 500 million? Like, because he's not even signed with Birdman, or is he? Or is it through whatever? I just thought that claim was a little bit boisterous and it was a lie. I did want to go back because I put this on here a while back and I just never addressed it. Why? Why, Russ? Why? The blue hair, the dress, bruh. It must be a California thing. I don't. Okay. Let There Be Carnage comes out Thursday. I'll be buying my ticket today. You hear me? Thank you. I don't care if I gotta go by myself. I'm not asking nobody to go. I'm going Thursday. It is what it is. If you see this and you want to do a little team group up or you want to go and we can link up, then message Facebook, Artist Gallon, IG, Hefe Hippie. Why do I always do that? I can never figure out how to point to this show. Where is it? There. Closer. Right there. All right. I wonder how those people be playing. How do you act with with something that's not there? You know, a lot of times these people be doing like green screens or like Rocket Raccoon. There's nothing actually there. Like in Avengers Endgame, they're sitting there looking at the screen like, oh, but there's nothing there. It's hard to point at something that try to interact with something that's not even like. Boop. Anyways, so what else I have for you? So Lonzo Ball says that he's going to go back to being a traditional point guard. But that's not the issue I have with this. What I have the issue with is the goddamn shape up in front of the cornrows. Look at the patch of the baby hair. Oh no. No. Oh no. Lonzo Ball. Wait, move this. Let me talk to you. Lonzo. Hey, anybody, matter of fact, not just Lonzo, all you ninjas with locks and dreads and I said locks and dreads, same thing. Locks and cornrows and just hair in general. Listen, you see this? Look at this. Look at it. I want y'all to all get a good look. That is a natural hairline. You see how much it's just all bruh. Stop this. Stop with the baby hair in the front and the cornrows and the dreads in the back. I can't even get the words out. Stop it. Stop it now. You see this? This is the way it's supposed to be. Now, if my dread started back here and all of this was hair in the front, I would hope all of y'all been cooking me right now. Boy. All of those boy. That look like I don't even know how to describe what I'm seeing. It looks like a beachfront, like a sand. I don't know. It just so blood and water. Let me get some for my girls up there. Bow. Hey, listen. I think I need to travel to South Africa. Oh man, that's how they doing it out there. They got all the Moroccans and they got the Africans and woo! Them women look good on there. I'm sorry. I love my black. Yes. Yes. Indeed. Yes. You gotta go. I need to figure out what I need to do. What I gotta do to go out there. Yo, love the show. Um, which is going to be a season 3. Basically, if you're not familiar with Blood and Water, it just follows Paling, whose sister was stolen, kidnapped as a child, as a baby. They've been trying to find her. They basically trying to put the father up. Basically, he had something to do with it, and blah blah blah. But man, it's just a interesting story of watching this girl um, really searching to find this truth, and everybody doing everything. Adults, people just doing anything they can to knock her off her path, call her a liar, make her look not credible. So really good show. It's a part where Paling's boyfriend fights the boy that really likes her. I can't remember all their names right now. I'm watching these shows in a couple of hours. But they got in a fight, and in the show he does mixed martial arts, bro. He back spin kicked the hell out of her boyfriend, bro. I was like, God damn, man, kicked his lips off. I love that one. That's a that's it's a really good show. And also, once again, I'll if Phil has watched Blood and Water, I'll go into it deeper and deeper. But this season basically focuses on the unveiling of the lie and the outcoming of the truth. And the last episode, hey, really quick, back to Squid Game. I figured out who the guy was behind the mask. Probably like episode 4 or something, 3. I figured out who he was. I just had to go back, and I always have to pat myself on the back when I figure something out. So I figured out who you were behind the black mask Squid Game. Just want to let you know, when you showed yourself, I said, "Ha! I told you it was you. I knew it. You can't fool me. I do this all day, all day. You want to go night night, nigga?" So I do that. But anyways, back to Blood and Water. Really good show. Blood and Water is tight, man. And I don't want to spoil. Hold on. Let me pull this up. So the girl all the way to my right, like under the E and the R, like on that picture, you wouldn't think much. Like, oh, she's okay, bruh. Season 2, I don't know, they didn't do some magic on her. I was like, hold up, who? Oh, that she was looking all right. She was looking all right. I ain't gonna lie. All right, and then my girl back there under the 2 O's, like. Now, if you watch season 1, I'm just telling my man, I just peeps. She is super thick. Okay. I don't know what happened, but they didn't show her like for real. They was hiding her body all. They would either show her like front side or like waist up, like show that donkey. I followed her on IG, and I don't follow no celebrities. I can care less. What her? I had to follow her. What's good? Come to the States. I'm out here in Laurel. Take you out to eat. Have a little bit of fun. And send you back for season 3. Tell me the details. Okay, cool. Moving forward. But that was a good show. I don't want to spoil these shows for you just yet because they're still new. So I want to give you, and I'm just letting you know, when I do the field joke this evening, I'm going to go into some sports. I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to talk about some stuff. So please don't get mad at me if and when I do that. Excuse me. It's always people requesting work. I am so booked. I'm so booked up for the rest of this week. I need to actually find. Speaking of that, hold on. Let me just tell you. I'm back. Literally, bow. I'm back. Read those real quick while I sit here and figure this out. I do this all day. I work hard for these. You know what I'm saying? I go out here and I put my foot down on people's necks, and I do a great job. I don't play games. Oh, you thought that was it? Oh, there's more. I got many. You see that name artist in there? Yeah. You know why? Because artist is back trucking. Alrighty then. Yes. Just wanted y'all to know. You need moving, you need junk service, hauling, transporting, or just want to see a good looking black man. Call your boy. All right, yeah. You want to get straight? You want to get straight? You want to call me? You want to come right now? So, I've been in a really good mood, yo. With everything that happened last week with my business and just having to look at myself in the mirror and wanting to make sure I can go back and just come back to having fun and enjoying the business that I started. I've really been enjoying myself since turning that leaf last week, and it's like emanating through my days, it's pulsating through my veins. I just wake up and I'm like, hey, let's work. So I got way too much energy. You know why? I probably woke up. I had that breakfast. I woke up this morning. Good breakfast. Hot chocolate. Ready to go. Bow. Oh, you thought I was gonna do this without one? Oh, you thought that was just there for? All right. So let's talk about sex. I love sex. Why does people make conversations about sex so awkward? I love it. I love it. Did I put that Kobe stat in here? I wanted to put the actual picture in here. Hold on. Y'all deserve the actual picture. I didn't screenshot it or nothing. What am I doing? Hold on. 1 second. There is a tremendous record for Kobe. Now talk about that. But yeah, sex. Why do people make that, make conversations about sex so awkward? Like, let's talk about it, Let's talk about things. I read a story of a lady almost burning down her house. Why, you ask? Because she left her vibrator turned on, vibrating under the bed for a few days. And I guess it blew the circuit or something and almost set the house on fire. Ladies, if you got to go that hard, where you're almost burning down your house just to get a little bit of pleasure, you need to stop what you're doing. And you need to call me so I can make it juice. Okay. Seriously. But like, if you're about to burn down your house because you're just trying to get the slow down. There's something I wanted to read just because people always, when you meet people, what's your sign? What's my sign? My sign is a Scorpio. You're a Scorpio? Lord, you must be the freakiest, nastiest human being in the world. I'm like, I'm me. I don't know about all the big, nastiest, freakiest in the world, but so I looked up what is it? It says what Scorpio men are like in bed as told by a Scorpio. Well, what Scorpio men are like in bed. It's weird. I would rather not have. So I'll just be trying to figure, like there's some of these traits, are they real? General traits: loyal, self-focused, emotionally distant, obsessive, intuitive, passionate, competitive, overly sensitive, emphatic, and high sexual energy. Well, I am definitely loyal. And I don't know about self-focused because I'm always thinking about other people. And I can be emotionally distant. Dependent. It depends. So on you though. I'm never obsessive. Unless it's over winning. Which brings me to my competitiveness. I must win at all costs. Nobody wins but me. It's like that. But I am very competitive. Passionate. You can't get more passionate than me. Intuitive. Yeah, I'm very intuitive. I'm always thinking. I'm always trying to figure things out. Overly sensitive. I don't like people call me sensitive. So I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't think I am. I would say I'm desensitized. Like that. High sexual energy. Yeah, literally. I wake up with it's just running in my veins, just sexual energy. It's just like, so a Scorpio is reserved and suspicious. He is blunt. Although he seems to intuit how far to go with certain people, he has a very small circle of people who he really trusts and cares about. He is loyal and would do anything to help any of the members of his special group. Wow, they're almost on to something there. A Scorpio will help you clean out your brother's house, the one who was a hoarder, when all the rest of your friends suddenly have something else to do. Very true. He will go to the vet with you when your 15-year-old dog has to be put to sleep. That is true too. You are beyond fortunate to have one loyal friend like that in your life. If you do a kindness for a Scorpio, he never forgets. Oh yeah. His generosity knows no bounds. If you are someone he has decided to like, yes, I do mean decided. He thinks about whether people are worth his time and energy. And if they are on the same wavelength. I normally don't get into all this like horoscope. This one is hitting the right spots right here. He's hitting it on the head. Now, if you have disagreed with him enough, you will learn that a Scorpio water is ice, and you have experienced the icy glare. It can shut you out in a second. Man, how do these? I don't like that this person who don't know me can tell me about me. Don't toy with his emotions or anything else. His sarcasm really stings, and he will say anything to hurt you in the heat of the moment. Good Lord. Who's been spying on me? I'm going to turn my cameras off in here. Scorpio men in bed. Now, here's the good stuff I want to get to. One of the reasons you are reading this post is because you want to know a Scorpio man. You want to know a Scorpio man is like in bed. I'm going to level with you. They're awesome. That's what they say. In fact, out of any sexual partner you will ever have, Scorpio men will be the one to rock your world. Especially if your birthday is October 31st and your name is Artist Gatling. Alrighty then. Here's why. They exude sexual energy. Most Scorpio men have strong stamina. Indeed, I do. Psych no. I mean, I do. But like, psych no, I'm being funny. But I do. They are dominant and know exactly what they want. I know what I want. I want you, girl. Yeah. Because of their emphatic abilities, they will know what you want. Damn. I swear, yo, it's like this dude. Is there cameras up in this? How do you know me so well? Sex can be intoxicating with Scorpio men, so be careful. I'm just letting you know, ladies. You step around it, you jump into this ring. We ain't going 12 rounds. You're done in 30 seconds. I'm putting you down. I'm coming through with the Jorge Masvidal knee to the chin. Bow! She's out. I knocked it out. The reason sex with Scorpios is so intense is connected to the signs ruling planets. There are two of them. See, I don't know all this, so we're going to find out together. One is Pluto, an icy, cold planetoid pulls from one end. The other is Mars, a hot and dry celestial body that tugs from the other end. Combined, you have a positive and negative G-forces that overwhelms the senses. There's an excellent article on dating a Scorpio man available by clicking the hypertext. The author goes into detail about sexual phenomenon and personality of Scorpio guys. It's a must read for anyone interested in sleeping with this powerful water sign. Woo! They are really laying down the law. They're making me sound really good. I mean, I am beyond good, great. Okay, there's levels to this. Mine's. You can't. I gotta move my screen up so you can see. See where my hand is? It's all the way up there. All right, there's levels to this. You understand what I'm saying? I'm all the way up there. You don't jump on this. unless you ready. And don't be talking about, oh, I don't want to hear that, woman. Now, back to the article. So it says if you decide to sleep with a Scorpio man, use caution. This sign will likely want seconds and thirds and will shag the light. It said it will shag the living daylights out of you. Don't say I'm shag me. Don't shag. Don't call me a shagger. I don't do shagging. I do. It's like nah. But like I'm always curious to why people have oh, you're a Scorpio, and they go nuts. They all telling me about me, and I'm like, bro, you don't even know me. And then whatever. So I just went through a couple of these signs real quick to see. I went through a couple of sex. Where did I put it? It's funny. They had some funny little sex positions and stuff in here. Hold on, let me pull it up. So they say that 27. I had to screenshot someone because it was too funny. These are 27 good positions. I don't really believe all that. The wheelbarrow, they say, is number one. But that's a lot on the woman's arm. She got to hold herself up, and you tearing it all up. She might fall down or something. Who knows? Maybe on the bed, not on the floor like they're doing here. Doggy style. I mean, everybody loves that there. Now, I had to screenshot this one. The X Factor. What is that? Think the missionary position with a twist. Literally. The only advice we do is do not repeat. Do not think of X Factor judges naked at any point. During this, it will be ruined forever. But what is that? What is that? I'm pinning you for like wrestling? 1, 2, 3. How is that? Like her legs are flat. They're not even in the angle. You're just gonna weird. Okay, so that's the X Factor. The face off, where she's basically sitting in his lap facing him. The cowboy. The leapfrog, which is basically from the back, but it's like his knees are. I can't explain. It's a great position to try out. It says and try some gentle spanking. That's what it says. Gentle. The reverse cowgirl. The spread eagle, which is basically missionary with your legs just like in a V. All right. Now this made me laugh, ladies. I think this is a ladies' magazine. The belly down. It's not selfish to satisfy yourself first, and no one's saying your partner can't watch from the sidelines. That's funny to me. All right. The champagne room. I'm sure Drake does this one all the time. Now, this is one of my babies, right? I love The Notebook. I didn't know that was a name for it, but when you got muscle, you can move. And since I move for a living, I moves. It is probably best that the rest of your street does not know about it, but you can imitate Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling in The Notebook. You know what scene we're talking about. I actually don't, because I saw that movie once and I was forced to watch it, and I never retained anything except the end, which is the funniest ending I've ever seen, with two people dying at the same time holding hands. Now, sorry, ladies, y'all like that type of stuff, but that type of stuff, miss me, because that's corny. Now this is the funniest one. I'm sorry, but ladies, really, the couch grind. You won't even have to leave the room or turn off Netflix, but you should probably put down the remote and draw the curtains. Come on, young. Come on. If I come in the crib and see my girl couch grinding, I'm gonna say, bro, you could have texted me. Just text me. In my best Dave Chappelle voice, right? It says get to the G spot, which is another lady just kind of doing her own thing to scoop me up, but it's a sideways kerfuffle there. The Golden Arch. We must be talking about McDonald's now. The cowgirl's helper. I guess that's her on top of you, but you got your hands under the butt, so you kind of helping her. I'm just trying to help y'all. I'm gonna have to write a book about doing things the right way. A lot of you guys don't know. Y'all just, from what I hear, because I ask questions, y'all lack stamina, lack knowing how to. Y'all be down there putting your teeth on stuff you're not supposed to put teeth on. Y'all in there getting yourself off before the girl get herself on. I mean, what is going on in this world? Don't you know that your name is going to be tied to your dick for the rest of your life? And if you got some trash dick, that trash is going to follow you. Nope. I am very self-conscious. right on my gravestone, he was a tremendous father and dad. And man, that man had a golden heart on him. Go ahead, just put that on the job. Cool. Here lies artist, father, son, amazing sex partner. Something like that. I'm just trying to have fun today, guys. Okay, so just settle down. Ladies, get your hands out your panties. The G Wiz. You know what I want? I want one of those like those little cushion joints that you put under your back, like the sex pad thing. That would work for the G Wiz. That's all I'm saying. The pretzel. And this is actually not bad. Okay, you cut on the side and your legs are kind of in the mix in between. The ballet dancer. Now that beds get hot and sweaty, and who wants to have to wash the sheets all the time? You should wash your sheets all the time. What are you talking about? The bridge. Get deeper penetration with this core activating move. Create a glue bridge, and then have your partner enter you from above. Oh, okay. There's plenty of room for you to stimulate yourself. The Sphinx. All right. This doesn't have no name. Lay on the edge of the bed is all it says. The dragon. So I guess when you lay on your stomach and the guy's on top of you, they call that the dragon. The python. I don't like the python. They're both laying there with their legs straight on top of each other, and it just looks weird. And the figure eight, which just looks like a lot. You know what kills me about when I read about sex positions? There's only so many positions you can do. I mean, we can all try to, you know, twist the toe back and pull an arm back and yank a hair. Bro, there's only so many positions you can do. I mean, you can be creative, you know, stand up and do a Captain Morgan pose, hitting it on the desk or something, or standing up, pin to. I mean, but ultimately, that don't mean nothing. Are you making your woman meet you? If you know what I'm saying, she meeting you. Yeah, I get what I have to say. She's coming. Jesus Christ. I be trying not to say certain stuff. My mom and grandma do turn in and tune in and watch me sometimes. So, grandma, mom, I love you. But you probably shouldn't watch this episode. I probably should have started this like that. Sorry. If this is what y'all watch, y'all probably logged off or canceled. Just skip. Just go past. But y'all got kids, so y'all know. Y'all know what it is. So yeah, I just thought that was funny. I thought that'd be a nice little laugh. But I like having conversations about sex. It's funny. Like not funny, but it's thought provoking. Like what he did that wasn't good. He did it was terrible. Noted. I've listened. I've watched. I learned. Not watch like sat there and watch somebody do it. No, I used to watch videos of girls talking about stuff they like. You know, because it's not about us. You can make it about you, but it's really about the women. You know, once they're good, you're good. These young boys, man. These old men. I mean, it's not even the young dudes. The old guys, my guys older than my age. Man, y'all be lacking. I know because I ask. I've had many females friends in my life, and I definitely ask them questions. I'm like, so what was it about? And they be like, that sucked, this sucked. I'm like, okay. Cool. Hold on. What is this? Did y'all hear about that military plane crash? Military plane crashed in Texas. I saw the Cowboys beat the crap out the Eagles last night, as predicted. Hate the Cowboys, hate the Eagles, hate the Giants. But hey, Dak looked good last night. Had some good numbers. Jalen Hurts, he's not bad, man. He's gonna be all right. You give this dude some time. He's still young player. He'll be all right. He threw 2 interceptions, but when you look at it, his numbers wasn't that bad. He was all right. Art Kelly was found guilty. Thank you. Now, can we throw his ass under the jail and be done with it? I don't want to hear about R. Kelly no more. I don't want to see no more of his documentaries. I don't want to nothing. Can we get these child molesting, sex trafficking weirdos off? Just get them out of here. All of these people. Whatever happened with the T.I. situation? Was that ever like cleared up or disputed or figured out about him anally raping and sexually, allegedly these young girls and all of this stuff. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, I don't want none of those people on my screen. I don't want to look at none of these people and be like, oh yeah, I don't listen. I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm not gonna support you. None of that, bro. Like, I haven't listened to an R. Kelly song at least 5 years. I don't support that man, dude. You holding up women in your house, sexually assault, man. And look, anybody who had LimeWire, you remember LimeWire used to give you a computer a bunch of viruses, but you can download anything. R. Kelly has a collection of videotapes. I seen them back in the day when it came out when he peed on that little girl on LimeWire. I downloaded. Art Kelly had like a sex tape, but it was clip. It was like 4 different women. One was some with the girl who was dancing and all that. He peed on her. Some light skinned chick, he was eating her out under the table. Like, bruh, this shit is out there. And I saw it 15 years ago, longer than that. So I want to be done with R. Kelly. And all y'all be like, oh, he make good music. Well, you're stupid. Okay? You're cool with that, ladies? You're gonna y'all good? Oh, but I still like that. I don't care if you still like that. Are you serious? You're gonna sit there and two-step to this guy who be raping and sexually assaulting the kid? Get the fuck out of here. Excuse my language. See, I try not to cuss, then I get upset, and then I accidentally cuss. Excuse me. Get him out of here, bro. Throw him under the bus. I don't want to hear about him no more, young. Seriously. Can we be done with these pieces of shit? Bye. Hope it was fun for you for the last 40 years, bro. Hope it was worth it, you clown ass asshole. I'm sorry, but I have two daughters, bro. And if even one of them come across any man like that, I'm coming for you, bro. I don't need guns. I don't need nothing. 2 hands, bro. I'm gonna beat the hell out of you. You're not gonna touch my kids. You're not. And I just feel so bad for all them women that had to sit there and deal with this. All of you women that have to go through being sexually assaulted and all these different things, it's to the point where it's like, yo, what do we do? Like, even in Blood and Water, there's a part in the joint where they're trying to find some they're trying to get some evidence for something, and the guy's like, y'all short a couple of $100. One of y'all gotta take one for the team. He stands up and pulls down his goddamn pants, talking about so which one's gonna be. And Pauline was like, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? And she ended up spraying him in his face and some, but like, I couldn't imagine my daughter being there somewhere. Somebody's like, yeah, you want to take one for the team. He pull out his pants and she said, hey, young. Oh my God. I can't even. When I saw that part, I started to get mad. I don't do well with rape scenes. I wish they'd stop doing rape scenes in movies. We get it, okay? We get it. You don't have to show us. And abusing kid. You want to make me mad? Go ahead and show that. I will. I don't care if I'm in the movie theater. I'm gonna stand up. What the fuck? Y'all like, sir, calm down. You shut up. Shut up now. Oh, and to go back to the sex toy thing, you know what I really want? I want that panty thing that you can put in somebody's panties. And while they're just sitting there talking to their mom, you just buzz them. What's wrong with you? Oh, sorry, mom. What were you saying? I'm gonna get one of those. It's like $80. I actually just saw it online. It's on sale for 20 something. I just don't have no woman to play with it. But I'll have it here. That's something when you got a little girlfriend or something, I guess. And you just wouldn't joke around like, hey, let's go see my mom, and then go ahead, slide this in there and let's have dinner and see if you can keep it together. Stuff like that. I'm one of those type of guys. Like, if I had a girlfriend at my house and your mom called you, mom shouldn't have called you. I'm about to get you. You be sitting there. I just come crawling up on you. You like, I'm like, She'd be like, mommy, I hate you. I used to love all that type of stuff. Don't you love relationships when they used to actually work? All right, let me see what else I got left for y'all so I can get the hell up out of here. Jake Paul. Tyron Woodley finally got the Jake Paul tattoo on his finger, but he got it on his middle finger. He says, I like Jake Paul. I love Jake Paul, but it's on his middle finger, so it's like F you in a sense. Hopefully he gets his fight back. I wanted to show this clip about Kobe Bryant. Just a quick Kobe stat for all the LeBron lovers. And no swipe at Jordan, because Jordan and LeBron, excuse me, Jordan and Kobe are my favorite players. But I wanted to show y'all this graph, and I'm mad that I didn't put it up there. Can y'all see that? No, I can just see the joke. So Kobe had more 40-point games than LeBron and Steph Curry combined. He had 122 by himself. LeBron and Steph have 115 combined. He's had more 50-point games than KD, LeBron, and Larry Bird combined, with Kobe having 25, and all of them combined having 22. And Kobe had 60 60-point games, whereas Jordan and LeBron combined to only have 5. I'm going to play these two last clips. I think. Is it 2 or I put 3? No, 2. 2 clips, and I'm going to show you some bull crap that I just saw right before I started this that happened at Six Flags this past weekend. And I think that should be it for me. And I'm going to wrap it up. Let me see. I just want to double check, because I'll be trying to see what I said I'm going to say to y'all on this show. Nate Diaz lost this weekend. I don't know. They're saying that he shouldn't have came back and fought, but he did. And because of that, he took an L. Man, they're calling him the GOAT. How are you the GOAT for losing? Is there a GOAT for... Are you the greatest all-time loser? Like, who would that be? LeBron, maybe? Because he's like 4-6. The greatest loser of all time. Where was that going? Hold on. Oh, yeah, I was going to show you this. Real quick. For my Kobe people out there, because we still love Kobe. Kobe's my guy. All right? So just bear with me. Where is the second clip? Motherfucker.
You get one trait: Steph shooting or Jordan's athleticism.
That's an easy call for me. I would take Steph shooting, because we haven't seen guys with Jordan's athleticism, but we've seen special athletes
Right.
at the playground
Okay.
that never made it.
Right.
If you could shoot like Steph Curry, you're going to be all right.
Kobe's mentality or LeBron's basketball IQ?
That's a closer one, but I'm going to tell you, I would take Kobe's mentality.
Okay.
The reason why is because I would be successful in life, period. Whether it be basketball or somewhere else,
Okay.
I'm going to be good.
Shaq dominance or Tim Duncan's fundamentals?
Give me the dominance. Give me Shaq's dominance. He's a tough. What are you doing? These are tough questions, man.
This is going to be good. Kyrie handles or Magic's passing?
You're asking me, I got to say Magic's passing. As great as Kyrie's handles are and is, I was birthed on Magic Johnson's ability to see the floor and make everybody else better.
So I'm mad because that's the first clip of 2. The second one didn't upload. I must have did something. And to do it, I'll have to do it. Whatever. The second clip is about him talking about Kobe and Reggie Miller playing one-on-one in between a commercial that they were shooting in California. And Reggie hit like 2 jumpers in Kobe's face. And Reggie said he looked up. When Mark Jackson was talking, Mark Jackson said Reggie looked up and looked in Kobe's eyes, and Kobe's eyes had changed. Like, it went into that game mode where Kobe only had like 1 gear. And he said Kobe eventually just started cooking him. And he said the reason why Kobe was so successful is because he was able to be as competitive as he was, but was also able, right after they finished playing, was able to say, hey, how did you do the pump fade, Joan? Or how did you come around the pick? And how, he would always be asking for tips. And he was never too big-headed or felt like he was so great that he knew everything. He always was asking, how do you do this and how do you do that? And that's what made Kobe Kobe. That's why I love Kobe. That's why when people say LeBron is better than Kobe, I scoff at it. It goes deeper than the numbers. It's deeper than the numbers. This man's mind, him and Jordan, that's why I love them so much. The will to say, I'm not, even if they did lose, the mindset that I'm not about to lose this game. Even if I got to shoot 85 shots and make 20, we're going to win this game. And I've seen Kobe put it on his back. It's been years. But Kobe, when Shaq left, and it was Chris Mim and Odom and Vujicic, Fish, Odom, bro. Like, and then the second really bad stint when we had where Kobe kept getting hurt and Ingram. I mean, like, bro, I've been there for the bad. I love Kobe, man. Rest in peace. And they're gone way too soon, man. I still feel like I had a lot more to hear and learn from him because the dude was so insightful when it came to basketball. Last thing I'm gonna talk about, Six Flags. See, I'm not a big amusement park guy because I'm not a roller coaster guy, so there's no point for me to really be there. This past weekend, I just saw a headline on my U.S. news or something, whatever the thing that pop up, this app that shows me all this news that the people was in Six Flags going crazy. I'm gonna show you a picture and I'm gonna show you a quick video. So this is her car was parked in the lot at Six Flags DC when it was trashed by a group of teens as the park closed early following a series of fights. Now she's speaking out, demanding compensations. Yeah, she should. She should get compensation and free entrance for the rest of her life. Here's a little bit of the video of you ignorant young kids. We never did stuff like this. It was about money and women. Did you see the title, the headline on there? They wild with 3 laughing faces. What is funny about that? And to the kid in the green that was trying to punch the glass and didn't break, if I would have slapped him. Y'all just, it's like, I know violence doesn't help. It doesn't. But I'm from that age where you smack stupidness out of people. Slap the hell out of him. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? This is why black people get the reputation that we always get. Wild, reckless. Can't go. When you see black people ready to leave because of that. Look at that. I didn't see a white person in sight. Hold on. Look. All young black kids. I put it on our shoulders, man. We got to teach them better. We got to teach them better. We got to. That's the future. That's who's going to be running around showing our kids what's next. Because our kids don't look to the parents. I never I was looking at the people, older than me, not them, not people 20 years old. I was looking at people that was 10 years. We got to do better, yo. That was crazy. And if I was there, and somebody would have did that to my car, and I'd have seen them, son, I just got beat up by a bunch of kids that day because I would have, I'm hitting somebody with it's clobbering time, bro. Like, just sad to see stuff like that continually to happen, and it's always us in the middle and the forefront, except with the exception of the insurrection. That was a bunch of white people, and the world was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they were so taken back by that one, right?" But this is typical news. Black people acting crazy again. We gotta change the narrative. We gotta change the narrative. Y'all keep talking about let's bring back Black Wall Street. How are we gonna do that? We're not teaching our youth nothing different. Just because you're black don't mean you gotta rap and trap and I understand for people that gotta trap to get out of a situation. But once you're out that situation, move forward, move on. You gotta grow. You gotta grow. Like, even if I know some 50, 45-year-old trappers, they have full-time jobs and they work. Like, there's a job first, and this is the second thing they do on the side just to help with the bills. Like, you got to go out there and make something for yourself. Build a business. The best hustle now is to be your own owner. Hustle your business. Hustle that. If anything, take what the girls doing on OnlyFans. They are hustling that business. They're hustling a different type of way. Y'all wanted to use. They wanted to use women. Men wanted to use women for the sexual. Blah blah blah. Now the women are like, oh, well, we got the power to do it ourselves, and we don't need y'all for it. It's a different hustle, but yet they're hustling, and people are mad because they're making hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of dollars. You trying to figure out how they do it? Well, right, it's just a different hustle. That's illegal, right? She can't get locked up for shooting a video. Unless you're not doing that with no children. You know what I'm saying? They're good. Figure a different hustle, bro. I don't care what it is. Get out these streets. Stop being fools, man. That's about it. I talk for an hour and 6 minutes. I'm tired of talking. Tired of talking. What I got planned for the rest of the day? Nothing. Chilling. Have a crazy rest of the week. Wednesday's pretty simple, but Thursday, Friday gonna be crazy. Just gotta give me 2 more guys. I think I got 2. I got 1. I think I got 2. We'll see. Need this to work. It's a lot of money to get this weekend, so let's get it. Yeah, man. I think I'm finished. I don't know what I'm about to do now, but I know I need to go out and clean my car or whatever. None of y'all don't care about it. Anywho, thank y'all for chilling, and I never say this, but hit that subscribe and like button and all that stuff. I think that means something. I don't really care necessarily. I would like people more so to subscribe because we're gonna be doing more interviews, bringing back the DMV interviews and stuff, and interview entrepreneurs and different people, content creators, artists, and all that type of stuff. So look out for that because that's coming. And yeah, I'm out. Gotta take it easy. Smoke weed. Be safe.